Yo, yo, yo. Yeah, it's your girl, Boss Lady, a.k.a. Miss Fabulous, a.k.a. DJ D-Ski. Tune in weekdays, 9 p.m. Central, Sundays at 6 p.m. Just check your local listings for real times in real time. I'm talking about, got the part-time gig, so it might not be every night, but it's at least twice a week now. Boss Lady's radio show. Download the Spreaker app, search Boss Lady Show for our entrepreneurs, local entrepreneurs worldwide, 9 p.m. weekdays, Sundays at 6. Also catch Boss Lady's radio show weekdays at 9, Sundays at 6 p.m. Central, 9 p.m. Central for our local artists, underground artists worldwide. Yes, we do support both worldwide. See you in the chat room.
Once again, it's on Noriega the King, Boss Lady D, presented by Boss Lady Radio Show. We have a new show called Social Media Cap. Pay attention, listen up. January 20th, 9 p.m. Central. Tune in and pay attention. It's going down. Big topics to talk about, y'all. Yeah. Yeah, what's going on, Chicago? This is called Social Media Cap, hosted by Boss Lady D and Noriega the King. We are coming to your city to promote it. And yo, if you got any music, any products, any social issues, life issues you want to talk about on this show, this is the show for you. Pay attention and listen up, Chi-Town. We coming. Milltown to the shop. June 24th through the 28th. Y'all know what time it is. Once again, it's song Onward.
All right, y'all. Welcome back to another show of Social Media Cap. Your host, Boss Lady D, a.k.a. DJ D-Ski, with your co-host, Noriega the King on the line, know what I'm saying? We had to get them phone lines together, you know what I'm talking about? So, I don't know why calls is dropping today. I think the, the tech guys is hating on us today because we got a lot of stuff to cover and a lot of stuff to say. We probably gonna have to do a part 2 because calls dropping, links is knocking, but ain't nobody getting online. So I'm gonna start with my first call with Noriega the King here and see what's up. I know I can add more than one person on the line. Nori, HR, what's good, baby?
Hey, what's going on?
Nothing much. Trying to get everybody on the line. Every time I try to put everybody in line, it click off. So I don't know what to do.
And I still got everybody on this line too.
Oh, you do? Can you merge me in with everybody?
Let me see. Hold on.
Okay. It didn't do it. Keep hanging up. Off. Not understanding why. But won't you do it? Nori.
Oh.
Yeah, the calls keep dropping. I'm not understanding that.
Right.
Okay. Because if you don't laugh, you're gonna cry up here. The first of all, while I got you on here, let's just get started.
Okay.
People, this thing is not acting right, and I don't understand why. Yeah, we're going to get started about a state of emergency. We called this state of emergency because we have different opinions and ideas and things like that. And this is definitely independent talk radio. So there will be no music until 9 p.m. Central. And me and Nori started this because we wanted to make sure that everybody had a chance to be heard, not just musically, but also verbally. and we're going to be talking to a few people about the last mixtape that was out called Boss Lady Radio Jam. And, 25L was not happy with the results of the numbers. It wasn't a lot of shares. It wasn't a lot of participation. So we opened this discussion up so that we can talk about, some other ideas we could put together either for the next one or help promote this one that's already out. So, Nori, we'll start with you in terms of getting people on the line, and you let us know a little bit of why you agreed to go to this episode on this topic. Because we had another topic, but this was so prominent, and I've never seen Danny so disappointed about a mixtape. Because most of our mixtapes on 25L actually make it. So, really fast, right away. This one was kind of creepy crawly type of turtle type of walk type of thing. So yeah, Nori, let us know your thoughts on it as far as what you felt about the mixtape as a whole and maybe other things that stuck out to you.
All right, before I get started, we got V Mayo on the line, y'all.
Yay! Mayo in the building! Yes!
Glad to be here. In the building. V Mayo in the building.
So, what I feel about the mixtape was it was a great mixtape, and a lot of people didn't contribute to it because they felt some type of way about not being on it. But what people didn't understand by that coming out, just because you wasn't on the first one doesn't mean it wasn't going to be a second one coming out. I feel like a lot of participation was needed behind Boss Lady Radio Jams. Everybody was on it, and then, like I said, if you wasn't on it, you're gonna be on the next one. But a lot of people took offense to it, or felt like just because they weren't on it, they didn't want to share it. We can't do that. If we're gonna work as a team, we gotta come together. We gotta be united. If we can be united with talking on the phone, we can be united in helping with the mixtape. So, my opinion is people don't take it personal. Leave all that personal stuff at the door, because we're trying to push people to get people to the next level. So that's my state of emergency on that part.
Okay, so I'm going to open up the line to Mrs. I think this HGS. Hold on one second, y'all. Hello.
Hey there.
Hey, HGS, that's you?
This is Maggie, Margaret.
Margaret. Okay, y'all sound a lot alike when y'all first get on the phone. I'm going to put you in the line now, huh? All right, we got Margaret on the line, y'all.
All right.
Hey. How you doing, Margaret?
Hey there.
I think everybody going to have to call me. That looks like that works better.
Yeah, right.
Instead of waiting, I'm going to go ahead and call through. I mean,
well, can you do us a huge favor and call Lyrical back on your line?
Yeah.
Okay.
I have a brand new phone, so I don't have her number in it. What's her number?
Okay, let me open up Messenger and I'll give it to you right now.
Okay, let me get a pen.
It's a little rough around the edges, but we're going to get through it, y'all. I appreciate y'all patience so much.
Hey, no worries.
Because these apps was really going to piss us off, and I didn't want that. The apps was going to piss us off because it was getting to me. Okay. Margaret, you ready?
Yeah, hang on one second. Let me get to it. Okay.
And then Drazy's in the chat room. And Drazy, if you want to call me, you can, because it seems like if you call me, it works better instead of me putting everybody on my line. Because I need help with the line. Oh.
Did you want me to try to get double? Yeah.
Yeah, get double on the phone. He just texted back, okay.
Okay, I got it.
Okay. Margaret, y'all from where now? Where y'all from?
I'm from Floribama.
Floribama.
I mean, we're out of Miami, but I was raised in North Florida, and she was raised in Liberty City.
Awesome. Okay. And
Yep. All right. Okay.
Okay.
I got double.
Okay, we got double on the line. Good. Now we got to get 414 on the line.
Okay.
Or have 414 call me. Let me see. Where you at, son? No. Yeah, I'm gonna text him and see where he at. See if he can call me. Where you at, dog? Okay, so anybody can speak at anytime about the Boss Lady Radio Show Jam. Have you heard about it? What did you think about it? And why do you think the numbers are super low?
Your numbers are super low?
Yeah. Danny was very upset that a lot of people didn't contribute to sharing that mixtape. And me and Nori was just talking about how maybe it would be because their particular song wasn't on the mixtape, but the mixtape wasn't based on who was liked the most or who got more, you know what I'm saying? It was based on the most top episodes of Boss Lady Radio. It was based on chat room participation, and it was based on the numbers as far as reels, Instagrams, Facebook reels, you know, the many attention that it was getting prior to it being on the mixtape. So we picked the top songs that were on those episodes and all those other things that I mentioned and put it on one collaboration mixtape. And it was like all different types all over the world, and top 20 countdown was a factor. But I believe a lot of times people are missing out on stuff like this is because they're not participating in the chat room, and then they're not on the episodes that are the top episodes to be considered to be on the mixtape, and they're not communicating with the record label or myself. Does that make sense?
Yes, that makes sense. I know that I have not been active in the chat room a lot. I've kind of been traveling and dealing with some drama and moving around a little bit, so I do apologize for that.
Oh, no, that's not a problem. It wasn't promoted enough for people like yourself that do support to even hear it. And that's what he was upset about the most.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? So now it's like, okay, the ones that could have pushed it on SoundCloud or could have gave it a few plays couldn't, because other people that were affiliates and mostly members that have been with us for years did not help push it. They only push stuff when their song is on there. How do you feel about that?
I think you should support someone that's supporting you, whether your song's not on there or not. It's quite obvious that your song's been on many other things to do with Boss Lady Radio and the record label. So I'm a natural giver, you know. I've kind of been slacking here recently. I'll finally be settled down by the end of next week and be back up to full throttle.
Okay. And then, and then too, we're trying to see where everybody's at schedule-wise. Can you try calling me too?
Huh? What again?
Go ahead.
Yeah,
you were going to say something.
I'll be bartering for my rent to be promoting Eva's.
Uh-oh. Okay. What was that last statement?
I said I'm literally going to be bartering my rent. That I'll be renting a space, a room from her. That's going to be part of my contract, is that my rent, you know, I get back to her in promotion.
Okay.
So soon we'll be all settled down. I've been out of the Vermont apartment about 6 months now, and it's just been crazy. So I've dealt with multiple deaths, which you guys know, and
yeah, I'm sorry about that.
But by the end of next week, I'll be all settled back in and back up full throttle. I'll have the full studio set back up and everything. So.
Oh, that is really cool. And what's the name of your studio, by the way?
It's Eva is 1925. It's Rose Black. She just posted your flyer, your promotional flyer.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And I told her that I was to do this, that I was going to ask her to buy a promotional package from you.
Mm-hmm.
So, but working with her is going to help me evolve into monetizing my gifts. I don't really know how to do that. I don't have a proven track record yet. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
It's there, but the people I did it for aren't speaking up or giving reviews. So with Rose, you know, she and I are hand in hand in helping each other.
Mm-hmm.
And she's going to help me. I mean, I'm on disability and stuff, so I get scared about getting money on paper. So she's teaching me how to handle it. Her business is a not-for-profit. I'm going to make my business a not-for-profit. You know, I don't understand how that works, you know. And she's literally going to be helping me with a lot of information that I pay lawyers thousands of dollars for, you know?
Right, yeah.
Right.
Because it's got to be cost efficient for you to do it independently. That's the one thing that I had in my mind in terms of starting my podcast. I had to make it cost efficient, and I wanted to make it user friendly because I didn't know a lot of stuff either. I'm still learning. So that's amazing that you got that going on. I can't wait to see how it evolves. Anybody else on that question?
Up north, and knew that this is going on. I got to do this.
Mm-hmm.
And she's, you know, she's doing the independent nights and stuff too. So as soon as I get this going on, as I told you, I'm going to have you, Drazie's Radio Cafe. You know, I'm going to have you guys on the monitors, introducing everybody to who y'all are at the club and stuff. And I know it's going to help a lot. They have a lot of independent artists they work with as well. You know, so I definitely see more promotional packages being sold.
Absolutely, and that's really what we're trying to do here on this platform. Is not just, you know, help people out, but help build people out. You know what I mean? So they can venture off and do the things that they were.
Because I told her that was part of the deal, was buying a promotional package from you.
Right.
And she's like, why you do this for free? I said, it's not free. You know, and then she's like, I can rent your room, and I'm like, we'll figure it out.
Right. So her mind was in the right
place.
place.
Careful about getting money right now until I evolve into being more organized and understanding how it all works.
Right. And we could definitely set some time aside to do that and, you know, go over everything and how it works and stuff. It's super easy, but it might be complicated to someone else. We don't know until whenever. So,
right.
Yeah. So were you able to get HGS on the line?
What is her phone number? I didn't even call yet.
Okay. So it's 754.
Okay, hold on just a minute. Is that 305?
Let me start with a 754. I'm going to forward it to you. Hold on one second.
Okay. Should be 305 area code.
I know it's starting with a 754 number.
The area code. Okay, there we go. 75. All right, there we go.
Because we definitely going to have to make a part 2 of this.
Yes, ma'am.
Since we've seen how these lines go.
Probably go through StreamYard. I know my stream.
Yeah, if it wouldn't have blocked me, we'd be on there now. Because you can do audio on there too. With lots and lots of people. But yeah. I'm going to go back and see if I can fix it.
But one thing, like, are you still here?
Yeah, I'm still here. I wanted to chime in.
Okay.
Real quick. I just wanted to say that it takes, like you were saying, Noriega, it takes each person, you know, that was, you know, associated with the mixtape to share, you know. It takes a lot of people working together. Teamwork makes the dream work with anything.
Absolutely.
And when everybody has the same mindset to share what they're involved in, it makes it easier. That way more people would know about the mixtape. So next time when the artists that are involved, they could spend more time promoting on social media. There's all kinds of platforms. Snapchat.
Hello? Everybody there now?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes.
Snapchat, Facebook, Instagram. So with each one can reach one. So when everybody has that same mindset, it makes it easier to promote and get the word out.
Correct, ma'am. I agree. That's true. Yes, ma'am.
So who we got on the line now?
You got PSA Studios and promo got it, Sherry.
Oh, awesome. How's it going? Nice to meet you.
And we got Randy
Murder Burger, a.k.a. Melba Ball, a.k.a. Miss Maggie.
All right, Miss Maggie. Y'all give the people a hand that got in. Yes, indeed.
I'm pretty quiet. We
got Double on the line too.
Joyzy on the line right now in the chat room. We still gonna give him a turn. Anybody else had an opinion on the? I'm sorry, we all talking at the same time. What happened?
You still waiting on 414?
Yeah. Randy, what you got to say? You're a member of the clan now. How you feeling about the mixtape?
Honestly, I listened to the mixtape already, and I went along and liked the songs. I've actually put a few people on it.
Okay.
Only thing is, as far as the mixtape, I mean, as it was said, I mean, we have to share it. I mean, we have to share everything that we do. We got to put it out there, and everybody has to work together.
Mm-hmm.
One person do it by themselves, it ain't gonna accomplish nothing. I mean, so we're gonna do it as a team. We're gonna be a team. We gotta do it as a team. That's it.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Yeah. On my end, I can tell you now, I probably slacked off probably the past 3 weeks. For one, I've been in the studio working, but at the same time, I'm putting together a team that I could actually send to you and Dre, as far as like, you know, promotion and all of that. I'm putting together a whole Arkansas team. So I've been busy doing that, but I'm getting it together so we can actually have more promotion. We can have more, you know, more people on the podcast, everything.
Right.
So,
Yeah. I agree.
I even told them, I'm like, once I put the team together and I finish getting everybody that I want on the team, literally, I'm paying for their promotion. Like, they don't have to pay nothing. This is my team. I'm putting it together, and I just want to make sure that everybody gets a chance to hear everything that's being put out. So they're like, you gonna pay for it? Yeah, I'm gonna do it because I want y'all to shine. Right. So, and it's not just because I got
I don't want to do that anymore.
Anybody else?
I'm ready. Like I said, I haven't had my own place for 6 months. By the end of next week, I'll be settled into my own little spot and be back full throttle.
Got it.
And to pick back off what you said, Double, I'm doing the same thing. You know, I've been back in the studio. I haven't slacked off myself. So I kind of know how to try to get back to that to that Noriega side of me. And I'm going right back to it. And I'm coming even harder. So that I can agree on, most definitely. You know, and getting a team together, that works. It's like me and Boss Lady, we a team. We work together. Any decisions that need to be made, we talk about it before we even go ahead and do it. You know, and that's where I say when people come together as a team, it works out better. When you're trying to do it on your own, it's harder. So I feel like since I linked up with Boss Lady D and Boss Lady Radio Show, I've been able to, you know, expand my knowledge on knowing how to do things, you know, and she's helped me and I've helped her. So, you know, like we say, the dream, you know, when you got a team, you make it work. So, you know, and the team gets strength.
And I was about to, you know, come there, up there and spend some time with y'all so we could help each other and y'all could help me with some of the technology issues that baffle me. But I had to sidestep that because I can't pass up this Eva's thing. Like, I just got goosebumps all over me just speaking it. Like, this is going to be huge for all of us.
Mm-hmm.
Right. They have 2 independent nights. Monday and Friday are both independent nights. She started the Black Rose Gala. We got to start. I'll send you all the email where we can start nominating for it. You know, I was like, hey, we should do the Black Rose Gala. And she went ahead and set it up.
That's cool.
Wow. That's what's up.
Yeah.
That's dope.
Yeah. I haven't even nominated anybody yet because I've just been dealing with a lot, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what do you think Danny had to say about everything
Boss Lady D?
Let me go to his message here because he had to work tonight. So he wasn't able to make it in the line, but he did have something to say, which I loved what he said. It really put a perspective on where he was coming from with it. And let's see, it's kind of long. Let me scroll up. I don't want to scroll too fast. Let's see. Here we go. Ladies.
ACS doesn't even know about Eva's. I was waiting till I got there. I'll send you private messages and stuff, ACS. I was waiting till I actually had feet on the ground getting it going. I don't want to say, I'm doing this, and it didn't happen again.
I got you. You say you hit me in the DM?
Yeah, I'm going to hit you in the DM. I'll send you some screenshots and this and that and the other. I'm working closely with Eva. You already knew a little bit. I gave you a little bit of info. You went and saw it, everybody. I'll be bartering my promotional services for a room for rent in her home. We have 2 independent nights. They started, which I sent you the one video, the Streets Got Talent they started. Now they changed it to Monday and Friday are independent nights. So I'm going to be building their independent nights. I'll be bartending one day a week, and I will occupy the VIP one day a week on an independent night to help promote all of us.
And that's dope. That's lit.
And I told her part of it was she had to buy a Boss Lady promotional package because I still need to evolve a little and get a little training and a little good advice on how to monetize my gift,
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
For sure.
Yeah. And it's right there in Jacksonville. I'm sure that, hopefully you can get there from Miami. That shouldn't be too hard to do. And like I told her, the longer the independent artists, they can get there and get back, but, they have issues with a place to stay and feeding them. And she's like, we can deal with all that. We can work all that out. I said, I was hoping you'd say that.
Yeah. Because you know how I'm moving right now. I'm a free bird right now. So I'm pretty much just focused on just whatever I can do to take my music career to the next level. That's how invested I am. Like right now, I've been quiet. A lot of people haven't been hearing much, but that's because I'm literally working behind the scenes to get better and to build. Like, that's why I appreciate platforms like Boss Lady, Noriega, and Dre Cafe, and Miss Margaret, because at the end of the day, it's like platforms like that and individuals like you guys is what really helped me to keep pushing for it, because you guys actually take the time to interact with indie artists, you interact with each other. It's like really, we all have individual teams that we work with like more closely than others, but when we come together like this on a platform like this, it really provides me insight on how everybody's moving and how I could improve my hustle and, where I should be invested in more. Because I literally take time to listen to every podcast when I have my downtime, and I take notes on all the little gems that everybody's dropping. You feel me? So,
yes.
Yeah, that's what I do too. Like, I miss a lot, and then I go and binge watch, and you'll see me making the videos binge watch. I used to call it catching up, and it all of a sudden hit me that I should call it binge watching. It just sounds better. It makes it more enticing.
Right.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
But I appreciate you, HDS, because I used to be a shitty little mouth, and I'm not no more because of you.
Yeah, no,
I really
because you gotta believe in each other. You feel me?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, no, you gotta believe in each
I
other.
used to be too shy to tell you your posts weren't shareable.
Yeah, no, I remember.
Oh, I don't want to bother her. No,
but stuff like that is important. Like, you telling me that, it allowed me to, double check behind myself, because if you're having an issue with it, somebody else would probably want to share my content or something like that. I could be able to edit that post to make sure it could reach the people it needs to reach,
Yes, ma'am.
Exactly. Yeah, because Margaret got on me about that. I was going to say, Margaret got on me about that, too. I'm like, I'm just putting it to my friends. I got to put it public. Oh, so, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, when the promo got us page can't even see it. We got to fix that, but you did. So, yeah.
HGS, were you able to hear the Boss Lady Radio Jam? And if you did, what was your thoughts on it?
I didn't get a chance to listen to it yet.
Okay.
I didn't. But did you put you know what I'm about to bring up? That song. I don't know. It got me in the chokehold. The Lioness. That song. I just wanted to say that song got me in the chokehold. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
It's like, that's probably one of my favorite songs that when I've been listening, on the podcast that you dropped, that's probably my favorite. And I still low-key want you to drop a video to that one because I can really, I can see, the whole act. I want to, see how you bring that to life. I'm waiting on that one.
Oh, definitely. I got you. It's a story behind that. I like the guy very much. And we were very close friends, and we hit it off right away, that kind of stuff. And as you get to know people, you don't expect certain things. Like, you're in a whole relationship. I'm talking about marriage. And when I walked in the house, make a long story short, the family was lined up with pictures on the fireplace. And I'm like, oh, whose family is this? Is this your sister or whatever? Because I was under the impression that he was single. And he didn't have a girlfriend. He wasn't very cool with his, child's mom. So I'm like, this is pretty cool. And then, I later on found out that was wifey. And that was the first verse. And then it just freestyled the rest, but it made sense. And I was very angry recording that because it had just happened.
Oh, that's why it's so good. You got all that emotion in there. Yeah, I felt it. That's what I'm saying. I felt it.
Yeah, and I'm like, what better way to come out with a hit song about that? Because a lot of us are being lied to about a lot of things, but the relationship thing is a big thing now. Everybody's having problems, or they're finding out what they didn't want to sign up for, that kind of stuff. So, yeah. And I had writer's block at the time. I didn't know what else to write about. I had wrote so many songs. I recorded so many songs. And I was going through a lot at that time in my life. So that was a perfect way to say, you know what? Instead of doing what everybody else does and try to be happy when I know I'm not, put a little emotion into it like it's a girlfriend. Like you call them, girl, guess what happened to me? And this is how I felt. I got a slight attitude. I try to put all that in the vocals. And it worked out. And that was not one of my favorite recordings. But it's always like that, isn't it? You record something, you like the song, nobody likes it, but the one you don't like, everybody likes.
Yeah, it does. It does work like that.
Yeah.
So I appreciate that. I definitely will work on getting a video done for that and, put it out there again now that I know that, somebody can benefit or relate to it. Because that was my main thing. Can people relate to this? It really be heard. And at that time, I didn't care. It was just, I needed to get something off my chest kind of song. So, yeah.
Right. But you know what? Sometimes how I realize, and I tell my artists this all the time, when you in pain, that's the best time to write a song. Because that's going to help you get through all that mental work that's going down in your head.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to help you get through. Because you releasing it. You're taking it to the level where nobody thinking, then you're just putting it into that song.
Right.
And that's the best way. That's the best revenge, too, in a relationship. When you break up with a person, put it in a song. Boss Lady did it exactly how probably 1,000 other women should do. Put it in a song. Let that person know. So,
that's what I did. I put it in a poem. One of my first poems was called You Showed Me What Love Was Not. And that helped me to release all the pain I was feeling about my true love or who I thought was my true love at the time. It was very therapeutic and healing.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah,
I like to hear that, B.
For real.
I'm going to bring that back out.
I'm not good. Make art great again.
And V, tell us a little bit about the foster care month that we're celebrating.
Yes, May is National Foster Care Month as well as National Mental Health Awareness Month. So there's two celebrations going on.
Okay.
And it's a very important month. So I've been spreading awareness about foster care. I was a former foster youth from the ages of 16 to 21. And now I'm in a position to give back by mentoring and volunteering with other organizations that help teens in foster care.
Oh, awesome.
Okay. That is amazing. Oh, wow. That's very interesting because I also was in foster care as well.
Okay.
From 17 until like 23, I went into extended foster care.
Oh, okay.
So I did that. And it's also interesting that I wasn't aware of it being foster care month in mental health. I was going to ask everybody prior to us starting this conversation, what are some of the ways that everyone takes care of their mental health?
Mm-hmm. Me first off, I talk to people about what's going on, the people that I know I can trust in my inner circle, you know, and that's how I get through it, you know. So.
And mental health is real, y'all. You know, also it's Mental Health Awareness Month. And I'm here to tell y'all, mental health is real. It is real. Mm-hmm. Everybody is going through something and needs support in this journey of life, especially in this world that we live in as well. And green represents mental health. I have a T-shirt out called I Wear Green for Mental Health Awareness. Okay. And I was inspired by a good friend of mine who passed away due to suicide. He was 29 years old. He was battling. Such a young brother. When he passed away due to suicide, I was hurt. I was really hurt. That man was a special person. And he was an artist as well. He was an artist. He was more of like a Christian rapper. But I was very inspired by this young brother. Okay. And he would have been on this show today had he lived, because I would have told him about Boss Lady Radio. So he would be on here today. But unfortunately, he passed away in 2022. That's why I'm very passionate about spreading awareness about mental health as well.
Yes, ma'am.
Well, I don't mind. I can be transparent for a minute. I mean, I literally go. I have a therapist I see. You know, because I know mental health, it can hit you in a lot of different ways, and it hits you in a way that most people wouldn't even think about. You know, most people just characterize it as, well, oh, he might just, or she might just go out here and kill themselves. No, sometimes it's way deeper than just that. You know what I mean? Sometimes it's something that they do within themselves and hurt themselves more daily. You know what I mean? And I know that feeling. You know what I mean? It wasn't nothing physical, but it's just that mental thought, that depression sets in, and it makes you feel sick, literally, daily. Mm-hmm. You know, so I had to get myself together and get myself out of that funk and get to talking to somebody that can help. You know, right. And now I'm getting back on that right path. You know, back on my, you know, I can say Levels is basically back to where he's supposed to be. And you'll find that out. I'm going to make sure y'all find it out. When I do drop, the first song is called Double Time. And it tells you the whole story. So you're there.
Okay. That we looking forward to that. I know that's going to be super dope. Because I noticed that about Double Trouble's music, that it does resonate mental health, mental awareness, where you're at the time on a certain situation that may happen. I've been dealing with it since 79 when my little brother passed from heart disease. And then I found out that it's hereditary, that it may run in the family and they may need extra help. But I'm glad now that technology has, in the medical field, has really improved to where you can save lives with that heart. And the heart thing is very important. A lot of people don't know about that, and that can mess with your mental too, not knowing what's wrong with you.
Right.
Yeah.
That just the extra anxiety of trying to figure out what's wrong, and then you go to people that are in the field of medical and you're asking them, hey, I'm taking all these medicines, nothing's working, and they tell you, I don't know what else to do for you. And then thank God some of us have specialists that they can go to for those different parts of the functions that are not functioning in the body and say, hey, this is the problem. I would recommend you to go to this, or I recommend you to go through that, and it's the right information. And this is definitely the information age, and you have to have the right information, or you're just going to be lost. So research is very important when in terms of psychology, physiology, things like that.
Yeah. See, I didn't even think about there was an issue until, I heard people tell me every now and then, like, you need to go talk to somebody, but I was like laughing it off. But it's just like a moment where I knew I was down, and it was just an attitude that came over me because everyone kept asking me what's wrong. And the more they asked, the more angrier I got. I'm like, you know what? I just want people to leave me alone.
Right.
And once I got to that point, it was like a breakdown for me. And I had to accept the fact that there was something going on, and I'm like, I really don't know everything that's going on. But once I sat and talked to somebody, everything started to come out. I could actually understand why I was feeling the way I was. And some things I never even thought about that really are triggers for me. I had to learn that there's actual triggers that can take me to a depression, and I have to avoid certain things.
Mm-hmm.
It's a hard road, you know what I'm saying? But for those that have to go through it, it's worth going through the therapy and whatever you need to do. With me, I rely a lot more on prayer, but therapy is the best thing as well, so yeah, I recommend it for anybody that's going through it.
Yeah. And speak out. A lot of times speaking out is the first step to getting some help that you need, because you don't know who knows who.
Right.
Yep. So, anybody else got something they want to add before I read off Danny Joel's statement?
No.
No, I'm good.
Okay, cool. So he says, ladies and gentlemen, I stand before you as Danny Joel, also known as Customs, the lone wolf from the vibrant hip-hop scene of Adelaide, Australia. As the founder and CEO of 25 to Life Records, I've had the privilege of fostering connections and igniting creativity through music and art since our inception in 2017. Our label is a testament to the power of collaboration, boasting a roster of 13 talented artists and a multitude of affiliates worldwide. Our dedication to the craft is evident in the plethora of songs, albums, and beat-centric mixtapes available for your auditory pleasure on our SoundCloud page, which is 25L on SoundCloud, so you can view all the mixtapes there. And as a graphic designer, I've had the honor of crafting the visual identity of 25 to Life, from logos to banners, album covers, and beyond. My designs serve a diverse clientele, including artists, radio show hosts, and other labels spanning the globe. While we celebrate our successes, we acknowledge the journey ahead and the continued support needed from our community. Your support fuels our passion, and for that, we are eternally grateful. You can discover the essence of 25 to Life Records across various platforms, including Facebook, TikTok, and YouTube. Additionally, La Familia Art and Design showcases our artistic endeavors on Facebook. A heartfelt shout out to everyone who has contributed to our journey, shaping us into an award-winning record label with equally acclaimed artists. To all my signed artists, including Myron Infectious, Cartoon, Miss Fabulous, Double, 414 Dank, Lyrist, Acacia Hansen, Naya, Major Blazer, King Tiger, Noriega the King, and our late legendary musical poet, Laurie D. Edwards. Your talents and spirits have been the cornerstone of our success. Thank you, one and all, for your unwavering support. Danny Joel. Thanks, Danny, for that. I appreciate that. And that was super amazing what he said about that.
Yes, it was. It was touching.
And then we're always on Facebook and Instagram and some everywhere. So if you haven't seen us, that's who we are. That's what we represent. And we definitely are looking for new artists to be an affiliate and also a member of the 25 to Life Records. So if you need that information, we can definitely send that to you. Any independent artists that think they got what it takes to get on the mixtape, let's see what you got. 25 to Life. Microphone gave us 25 to Life. So don't be surprised if you're hooked. If you get one song on a mixtape, you're going to want to do more and more and more. I know we got Lady Lifers coming up on Boss Lady's Radio Jam Top 20 Countdown mixtape coming up. So if you have songs that you haven't sent or want to be played again on those particular mixtapes, Lady Lifers is an all-female MC album, but however, Boss Lady Show is the Top 20 Countdown mixtape, will be a plethora of everybody, all genres, doesn't matter. It can be hip-hop, country, southern soul, jazz, R&B, whatever you got, bring it to us. We'll definitely make sure we get a spot on the next two mixtapes. So definitely, especially the ones that are on the line tonight, the ones that tried to get in the line that couldn't, are still able to get there. And then we'll base it on the songs that submitted. We should be done with everything, I'll say, by July or August. So the latest will be August to start submitting those tracks in. And other radio shows like Dre's Radio, if you got any things you want to put on the mixtapes, female for lifers, and then other people for the top 20 mixtape, let us know. And just submit the MP3s to our emails, and then I'll submit it to the 25 to Life email. Anybody else have anything to say before we close out?
No, ma'am.
All righty.
I want to say something. I do. I want to say that the next time I'm about to do a show somewhere, I need Danny on the phone. I need to talk to him. He got me ready to do something. I don't know what to do right now. I feel like all the energy you gave me. I'm ready to go to the studio, do a show, do something. I don't know what to do.
Well, do everything you just said, and then let us know when you're ready for us to drop it. Because this was his exact words about tonight. He had to find out at the last minute he had to work. So he said, this effing job. I hate this effing job because I can't spend time with my clan and my peeps. So forgive me for not being there, but I swear to God, it was my freaking job.
That's cool.
Yeah. So he was very upset that he couldn't make it tonight, and we were trying all kinds of ways to get his voice on here at least. He didn't have time to do that. I guess they called him in again. So, yeah. So that's why I was able to read that off for you guys, but we got you. And then I'll try to see on my end if we can get him on the line another time. So this is the idea, since the one line doesn't work for everybody. We're going to do a part 2 of this. Dre was willing to sit out so a lot of you could get on the line. And then I'll talk to 4142 to see if we can, make a part 2. So the ones that wasn't on the line tonight can get on the part 2 of this state of emergency. Anybody else that got?
There's definitely a lot of artists, with this thing I got going on in Jacksonville that need these connections and need to link with y'all. So this is huge for all of us.
Yes. Yes. Anybody else?
I just appreciate y'all inviting me on social media chat. I appreciate y'all. I look forward to getting on another one. And also, I'm looking for anybody who does produce beats, or anybody to produce beats. So if y'all want beats from me, I'm open to it. I'm back in the studio in the next month or so. So if anybody want to link up with me on some music, or you got a beat or anything like that, I'm open to it. You can shop it up with me. HustleGrindShine at gmail.com, or just hit me up on the DM on Facebook or Instagram. Okay.
Okay, got you.
Yeah.
All right. Awesome, y'all. Thank you so much for having me.
Oh, you guys are very welcome. Thanks so much for working with us with the lines and being able to take out some time out your day to do this with us. We really try to work very hard to get everybody here and on the flyer and things like that. But we definitely in the building. and we definitely gonna do a part 2 for the ones that didn't get on. And I just appreciate y'all support overall this month. Congratulations to Artist of the Month, which will be Double Trouble and HGS Lyrical. Congratulations for being on the Supporters Club. I hope you're enjoying the exclusive interviews and the unlimited spins. If there's anything else that you need to drop, please let us know.
Thank you.
And I appreciate everybody coming on and coming to the State of Emergency Part 1. Appreciate y'all. This was great. And once again, it's home.
All right, give it up, State of Emergency, y'all. Definitely doing our thing up in here. And get some final thoughts from Drazy in the chat room right now. He said, I'm collaborating with all. I'm all in. I'm glad to hear HGS Lyrical doing her thing. He needs to do his homework on 25L. And we got plenty of promo commercials for that. I'll start running those more frequently. It's just a lot of them, so I have to find which one, and then they label a little different from us here in the United States. So, and then he will be on the promotion of the mixtape a little more. And then he said, everyone who's involved in the music, text me your name and number, and I'll follow up and help everyone. You can hit him up at 615-485-6599 at Dre's Radio Cafe. So he's going to be holding everybody accountable from what he's got going on tonight, and he will definitely recap this episode very soon. So I'm going to let y'all go. I ain't going to hold y'all for too much longer. It is now 8:05, and we are concluding Social Media Cap. Boss Lady D, a.k.a. DJ D-Ski, and your co-host, Noriega the King, that one-hand producer. You know what I'm saying? And shout out and salute to everybody that's listening. Shout out to everybody that's going to be in the chat room later to check us out. And we about to sign off up in here.
Yeah. Love y'all. Thank y'all.
You're welcome,
Thank you.
That's what up. We'll let you know for next month's episode. We'll be going to Chicago in June 24th through the 28th. We will be in Chicago airing Social Media Cap Chicago, and we got some definitely some guests. I'm assuming, right, Nori?
I'm hoping so.
Okay. So we're in the process of working that out right now.
Right.
And video footage will be included. We just got to get with Brina TV, because she'll probably be the one doing that. So we'll keep y'all posted on what's the update and what we got going on throughout the episodes. I will see you guys at 9 p.m. Central tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern Time for Boss Ladies Radio Show. Artist score on personal engagement. We'll see you in an hour. Stay tuned.
Milwaukee's not really a city that's known for hip-hop.
I love Milwaukee, man.
I was contacted by Alderman Rainey. It's the first city in America to ever create a week officially backed by the city devoted to hip-hop, the culture, celebration, but also demonstrating how hip-hop can be a force in the community. The city of Milwaukee, and why that's such an interesting place to do something like this. Statistically, there's a lot of things about Milwaukee that people don't realize. You don't hear about a lot in the conversation.
It's one of the most segregated cities, right?
We have the highest incarceration rate of African-American men in the country, one of the largest disparities between income between the white family and the black family, educational gap between the black student and the white student. So what I'm trying to do is take the platform of hip-hop and engage them in conversations. We're really just taking the platform beyond celebrating the culture. Because Milwaukee's not really a city that's known for hip-hop.
I love Milwaukee, man. I've always had some great times in Milwaukee.
Milwaukee's a great place to invest.
Absolutely.
Just last week.
Great place on the Great Lake.
Yo, what's up? It's your girl, Boss Lady, a.k.a. Miss Fabulous, a.k.a. DJ D-Ski, presenting Boss Ladies Radio Jam. This mixtape is a huge selection of the dopest artists, dopest tracks, all showcased on Boss Lady Radio Show. So, it's dedicated to local artists worldwide. Make sure you tune in. It'll be uploaded on SoundCloud on the 19th in Australia time at midnight, on the 18th at midnight in USA time. Yes, it's going down worldwide, globally. We're not just playing in local cities. We are global. We are one and we are many. So check us out. Represent 25 to Life Records, you know what I'm saying? And shout out, salute to all the fans, members, and affiliate of the clan. Once again, it's your girl, Boss Lady D, a.k.a. Miss Fabulous, a.k.a. DJ D-Ski. D-Ski. See you in the chat room.
This is your girl, V-Mail, a.k.a. Mo Thoughts, and you are tuning in to the award-winning Boss Lady Radio Show.
Yeah, what's going on, Chicago? This is called Social Media Cap, hosted by Boss Lady D and Noriega the King. We are coming to your city to promote it. And yo, if you got any music, any products, any social issues, life issues you want to talk about on this show, this is the show for you. Pay attention and listen up, Chi-Town. We coming. Milltown to the shop. June 24th through the 28th. Y'all know what time it is. Once again, it's on Onward.